Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another video. This is Living History Militaria, and as promised, I do have my recent additions. These all came within the past about 2 weeks in the mail, and I want to get them up and put away, so let's go ahead and start showing them off. I think I'm going to start off with this piece right here. This is a really cool one. This right here is a World War II original piece of Army Air Force history. This is a small piece, probably about a little, maybe 1.5 inch by 3 inch piece of the P-51D Mustang known as Little Doc. And right here, this nice plaque gives a little description about what happened. In short, you can pause and read this if you'd like. Lieutenant John C. Cowley was shot down over Belgium by a Me-262 fighter jet, possibly in one of the last dogfights in World War II. Interestingly enough. So we got an awesome little piece right here. I'll go ahead and focus on it. We got a couple of what looks like rivet holes right here. A couple of rivet holes, a lot of scratches, and yeah, other than that, it is on the outside of the glass too, which I like. It's pretty cool, so you can like touch it and stuff. So pretty awesome piece. And real quick, gonna give a shout out to these two individuals right here. These next couple of items were both bought from them. I've worked with Tanner from Dean's Military Antiques for quite a while now. He's a great guy to work with. And I hope I spelled this one right. Military Through Fears, I think it is. I'm not exactly sure. But both of them are on Instagram and have an awesome selection of World War II stuff that they are selling currently. So be sure to check them out. So first up here from Dean's Military Antiques, I have got a awesome, what I believe is an M35 Stahlhelm. And what makes this one special in particular is this piece of burlap right here, which is stuck to the front. So evidence of burlap camouflage being used. Really awesome. Try not to handle this one too much because a lot of the outer layers were crumbling when I got it. So I went ahead and felt around the helmet and got off any of the stuff that was crumbling to the touch. So as of right now, this is not, anything on here is handleable, but I prefer not to. I didn't touch this front center piece though, of fear of just losing this all in one sheet. So I'm going to not touch that and keep that on there. But that is a really cool addition to the Stahlhelm collection. And right down here is a peculiar piece. I'm going to go ahead and slide this out. This is what used to be a World War I German butcher blade bayonet, as it was referred to. But this one has been cut down to a 9 3/4 inch blade. I forget how long the original was. I want to say it was like 12 inches, probably 15 inches, something like that. I'm not an expert. But I do know about the butcher blade itself. Always wanted one to go with the K98 bayonets. But this one is pretty interesting. Here on the spine, you can see it's dated 1917. Got right here on the handguard 14, so I'm not sure if the handguard was made in 1914. I'm not sure if that's the date or if that's just a random stamp, because on the other side we have 839 stamped into there. And this one in particular, there you have the manufacturer's stamp. Really cool. And the handle is not a butcher blade original, not that I know of. Curiously enough, a lot after World War I, a lot of these bayonets were sold to allies and whatnot, and a lot of them cut them down for later use. A lot of who cut these down were the Turks. However, this one in particular, I think the scabbard might be a Turkish M38, I think it was. I'm not sure. I saw it. I did a quick lookup. Here is the scabbard. So it's got like this circle right here, just like a little pin that I'm assuming would just kind of slide into like a slot on your hip or on your belt. But no other markings on that. Right here you can see there's a good sized chunk of the handguard missing, but I think it's kind of cool because it kind of gives you a cross reference of the inside and kind of can give you a look at the tang on the inside, which is pretty cool. But oddly enough, this does not fit on a Turkish Mauser. This does, however, fit on a German Mauser. So could this have been a World War I German bayonet that was just used by another German soldier in World War II? I have no idea. So any of the bayonet experts, Mauser bayonet experts specifically, could help me out on this one. This would be awesome. But here's a little look at it again. It's the same size and shape as my K98 bayonets, so convinced that it is made to fit a German rifle of some sort. But yeah, oddly enough, does not fit the Turkish Mauser. So I want to thank Tanner at Dean's Military Antiques again for hooking me up with this deal. I should also say that he actually threw this one in for free as a little gift, which is pretty awesome. This is a World War II original canteen, and it has, I think it's 3031 engraved here on the front, which is pretty interesting. Not engraved, it's almost, I'm not sure, it kind of looks like it's etched a little bit, or it's kind of weird. Acid etched? I'm not sure. This is a Vollrath 1943 original. I don't have a 1943. I think I have a 1942 Vollrath, so that was a nice little surprise. And right over here, these items I got from Bailey over at Military Through Thiers, I think it is. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. But right here, we got a really nice example of a Type A9 flight cap for the Army Air Forces. Has the wool chin strap. Right here, this isn't in all the way, so this is just kind of sitting in here. It has evidence of some water damage, but it doesn't smell. It's not stained or rotted, so interesting. Right here, though, which is pretty weird, there's a piece of wool that is stitched, just a single stitch right here, and it would cover the left ear. So I'm not sure if whoever, this is a size large too, by the way. I'm not sure, maybe whoever had this, I don't know, had an ear problem. Maybe the cap was too itchy or something, or maybe they had an ear injury. I'm not sure. It's a interesting little piece. But this is in good shape overall. And right over here, actually, this is probably the only, well, is the only piece of modern-ish day militaria that I have in my collection. This is a M6A2 chemical gas mask hood. Right here. This one in particular is dated 1979. And the MSA gas mask here is dated, I don't know if you can see, the respirator is dated 81. The actual mask itself is dated 1980. So this is probably the most recent piece that I have. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just kind of like the look of it. It's pretty cool. So I might end up keeping it. Right here, though, is a piece, same M6A2 chemical gas mask hood. This one, however, is dated 1975, so end of the Vietnam War. More of what I collect. I don't think I'm going to put it over my existing Vietnam helmet setup, which is right there. I think I'm going to leave that one the way it is, and then I will hopefully get another Vietnam era gas mask and then put that on there. But yeah, totally not a creepy looking thing at all whatsoever. Definitely not unsettling at all. Yeah, those are the items that I have for you guys today. Like I said, eager to get these up on the shelf where they belong. So, thank you guys again for joining me, and we will see you guys in the next video.